Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani and you are watching Faith by Design. Happy New Year 2024. Today I am going to go over my debt for the new year, looking back at 2023 where we started in January, and also looking at 2024 where we will be starting the new year. So I hope you all are doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you so much for those who have been supporting my channel. I really appreciate you being here. And if you are new, welcome. If this is your first time watching, and I hope that you follow me along on this journey. This is a debt-free journey that I'm on. This is one of the reasons why I started my channel, and I will be, for the new year, focusing on debt as always, because I'm not new to this, but I will also be focusing on saving more of what I did last year, as well as just focusing on my self-care for the new year being more of a priority and just getting better physically, spiritually, and mentally. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So I decided to make two columns because I wanted to do a look back at where we started for my high priority debts, which basically includes everything minus the mortgage, minus our new car debt, and I believe that's about it. Previously, I did have student loans, but in 2023, my student loans were forgiven, a whole $85,000 worth of student loans, which included my student loan for undergrad and my daughter's Parent Plus loan. I have 3 daughters, by the way. So my oldest daughter, I took out a loan for her as well, and that was forgiven. So we were super excited, thankful, blessed. I still can't believe it, and we're in a whole nother year. But I continue to check the account and it still says 0. So God is good. So we're going to move right along to what we started with in 2023. So for 2023 in January, the IRS, we did owe that. Well, more so me, because I am a contract worker for certain jobs that I do, 1099s. And so we did owe starting in January, but that was for a previous year. So it was not 2022, but I believe it was 2020, 2019, one of the two. But anyway, we started in January owing $796, and I will probably drop all of the cents just to make it even. And then in the beginning of this year, January, we owe 0 because we paid it off back in April of last year. So, and I have been setting aside money to give to the IRS for this previous year because I did start a new 1099 job. And so I have about almost $2,000 saved, set aside for the IRS. So hopefully everything works out and we will not owe them for another year in a row. Okay, so moving on to Citibank. Citibank started at $2,908 in January of 2023. And this January, since this is the first of the year, we are starting at 0. We pay that off as well in 2023. Moving on to Navy Federal. This is the one that I am currently working on. This is my credit card. Citibank was my credit card as well. So, and actually I believe that Navy Federal came from originally Citibank because we took about half of the balance from Citibank and moved it to Navy Federal. We did a balance transfer. Not sure if that was the best thing to do, but we did it. And so we are currently working on that as the primary focus of my debt snowball. So we started in January of 2023 at $3,680. And as of this January of 2024, I have to get used to saying that, but we are at $1,728. So quarter four was the quarter that I paid probably the most overall towards that credit card, because I'm really trying to pay this off, and I have made a goal to pay this off by the end of the first quarter, which is March 2024. So pray for me, guys. We're going to really hit it hard this quarter and try to get that paid off, because this one has been around for so long, and it's gone up, it's gone down, but it's never gotten this low again. So we are moving the needle steadily in the right direction, and I'm super excited about that. Okay, moving on to Interbank. So we started Interbank, and this is a personal loan that we took out for our exterior paint of our house. It started out really, really high at about $7,000. And at the start of January 2023, it was at the start of 2023, the balance started at okay, so I had to backtrack because I had the balance wrong for Navy Federal. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So the starting balance for Navy Federal in January, not overall, was $3,249. There we go. For Interbank, we started at $5,376 in January of 2023, and we are currently at $4,088. Okay, it's quite expensive to paint your home. Anyway, for Green Sky, that's the next debt. We started in January with a balance of $1,215. And at the end of December, starting January 2024, we are at $0. This was another personal loan that we took out to get new gutters. So that's another home improvement loan. So there we go. We have finally paid that one off. That one was a beauty. I enjoyed paying that off because it was 0% for 3 years. So I was really happy for that loan. Not that I was happy about debt, but that it wasn't like a high interest rate, and it was a long period of time that we had to pay it off without accruing any added interest. Next is Fidelity. This is my 403B retirement loan. The starting balance in January of 2023 was at $9,001. Okay, and at the start of January 2024, we are at $7,109. So let's go ahead and go over Discover. Discover is a new debt. If you have been following my journey for a while, you'll know that in the summer, our AC went completely out. It was a 20-year-old unit, and we finally got it fixed, and we basically decided to revamp the whole HVAC system. So that included the furnace as well as the AC unit. Since they were both 20 years old, we decided to just go ahead and replace the whole system. So the remaining balance that we were not able to pay, we had to take a loan out. But trust me, being in the heat of the summer for pretty much all of the summer, I'd take it out again, because I never want to experience the hot Georgia summer with no AC. Like, it was miserable, but we made it through. God is good. So at the beginning of January 2023, we had $0, because of course we didn't have it at that time. We got it around August of 2023. And so at the beginning of 2024, we are currently at, and I'll just tell you, we took out the loan originally at $6,110. So I guess we can just go ahead and put it, should we put it over here? No, I guess I'll include it because it was in 2023. It just wasn't the starting balance. So I'll put a little asterisk by it, but it actually, let's see if we can go ahead and change that here. $6,110 as of, what's it, September, August, I believe is when we took it out. Let's All right, and then so currently in January, we are starting at $5,829. So let's go ahead and add up the total before we got the Discover card just to see where we would have been at. I'll have two totals in this column. So $22,545. And if we add the Discover balance in August, we are at $28,655. Okay, so let's add this column up. So $18,754. Okay, so I think I like this number better. We'll go ahead and say we started the year at $22,545, and then we added that amount to the total debt, but that really skews the numbers because that happened later in the year. So we'll just cover that up. And then we're starting now at $18,754. So let's subtract and see what that equals. Just do it this way. So that is a difference of, where should I put it, huh? We'll put it here, $3,791 that we have reduced the debt by. That doesn't include what we paid with the interest that was added on. So yeah, I just wanted to see kind of the difference where we started in 2023 versus 2024. And we see that we have paid off 3 debts total last year. So that was pretty exciting. And also actually 4 because of the student loan, which was a huge amount. So I'm so thankful that that was forgiven because it made a world of difference in having to pay back the amount monthly that started in September. So now let's see what we have colored in. This tracker is from debtfreecharts.com, and I'm not sure if this is still available, but if you go to that website, they have so many different trackers that you can find to track your debt. It was very helpful just to see everything colored in. But our starting balance before 2023 was $3,681.36. And we are almost halfway there. And I made a goal again of paying this off by the end of Q1, March 2024. So, yay! We are making progress, and we will be hopefully finished with this debt next March. Last but not least, I wanted to show you the debt payment plan starting in January of this year. So technically, we have 4 debts that we have ordered 1 through 4 because these are the high priority debts, minus the student loan, minus the car payment and the mortgage. So Navy Federal credit card is the first order of debt. The balance, like I said, was $1,728 starting in January. It does have an interest rate of 14.99. It went back down for some reason. It went up to about 18%, but when I just checked this month, it was back down to 14.99. Now, I don't know if that's a mistake, but that's what it said. So, but because the debt has been decreasing significantly, the interest that is charged is about $25 a month as of now. So hopefully we can continue to make these payments and pay this off very soon. So the minimum payment is $100. And then we have interbank, which would be the next listed debt. And also because we paid off the Green Sky personal loan for our gutters, the $100 minimum payment that we would pay is going to go towards the Navy Federal credit card as well. So that would make the debt snowball amount about $500 to $600. Interbank is the next order of debt, and as you can see, the balance is $4,088. The interest rate is 17.99, and the minimum payment is $179. And then Discover would be next at $5,829. The interest rate is 0 for 18 months. So we have already passed August, September, October, November, December, about 5 months. So we have about 13 months, 12 to 13 months left. The minimum payment is $100, and that is the third order of debt. And then Fidelity is the last highest priority debt, and that's $7,109, give or take. Interest rate is 5.25%, and the minimum payment is $172, and that's the last one in that order. So the last month total debt balance is $18,754. And so when I subtract the monthly debt balance this month at the end, I'll be able to calculate my total debt monthly progress. So I will keep you all posted on that. I'm very excited about this new year, and I hope you are too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that 2024 treats you all well, and that we will continue to accomplish our goals, and we will continue to be consistent and stay focused on what we are wanting to achieve this year. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Bye-bye.